towns of western Massachusetts and provide liaison to the first region net that meets on 3948 kilohertz at 13:45 p.m. local time. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without first informing the net control station whenever possible. Your net control station this afternoon is November 1, Alpha, November, Delta. My name is Doug, and I'm in Munson, Massachusetts. At this time, are there any stations holding emergency or priority traffic? Emergency or priority only? Please call now. Nothing heard. Net Control is now looking for our first region liaison station, Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie. Paul, please call and list any traffic. And again, nothing heard. Net Control is now looking for any stations holding traffic or announcements for the net. Traffic or announcements only. Please call now.
Here be November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor, N1 QOV, starting on my Easter candy early. In Pittsfield, I am running commercial power. I have no traffic. We'll do the short announcements this afternoon, please, Doug. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Obi. Net Control is now looking for any station wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net. Any station anywhere. All are welcome and encouraged to participate. Any stations with or without traffic, please call now.
Here is November 1, Sierra Alpha Victor N1 SAV, Jeff in Pittsfield, commercial power, no traffic. Afternoon, Doug. Afternoon to the net.
This is Kilo Bravo 1, Yankee Echo Oscar, Mario, Sandusville, Massachusetts, no traffic, using battery power. Good afternoon, Doug, and good afternoon, Nick.
This is Kilo Charlie 1 Delta Kilo Sierra, Jeff in Pittsfield. I'm running commercial power, no traffic. Good afternoon, Doug.
Here is November 1, November Hotel Tango, N1NHT, Jason, battery power, mobile. Keene, New York, no traffic. Happy March 32nd.
This is Kilo Echo 1 Kilo Mike, KE1KM, North Adams. Commercial power mobile, no traffic. Correction, that'd be battery power.
All right, the net welcomes and recognizes N1QOV. Good afternoon, Obi. N1SAV. Good afternoon, Jeff. KP1YEO. Good afternoon, Mario. KC1DKS. Good afternoon, Jeff. And N1NHT. Good afternoon, Jason. And KE1KM. And I didn't get a name. Could you come back with your name, please?
Certainly, I'm getting rusty at this. Had to dust the load of dust off it. Name here is Nick.
Okay, was that Hank?
Nick.
Negative, Nick, November India, Charlie Kilo.
Okay, Nick, thank you. All right, Obi, would you go ahead with your announcements, please?
Gee, Nick, holy mackerel. It's Nick, Doug. Nick, the guy that never, well, anyway, never mind. What do we got here? Boom, 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 boom. Next No Bark meeting, April 26th, 2 p.m. at the Fairview Hospital in Great Barrington. Tony, W1ERF, has a tri-band VHF, UHF radio and an HF rig for sale. Tony, W1ERF.
K1FFK.
What do we got here? The current weather in Pittsfield is like 36 degrees. 36 degrees, my goodness. The sun is shining, a little windy there. The pots and pans are clanging out there in the tree. Looks like nice weather until Thursday through Saturday. A little bit of wetness moving in. What do you got here? MS Bike and Hike to Berkshire, June 6th this year, moved up from September. Probably be looking for some radio operators due to scheduling conflicts or whatever, or just come on out and enjoy the race, whatever. You can get a hold of Paul, N1PUA. I think Paul's running this thing. June VHF contest, 13th and 15th. Usually the second full weekend in June. And what do we got here? Skywarn Spotter Training, April 8th, 7 to 9 p.m. Berkshire Medical Center Auditorium. And finally, I'll just mention the big Hamfest Flea Market here, the 1st and 2nd of May. Deerfield, New Hampshire. Deerfield. They're calling it Nearfest now, but anyway. Okay, that's it from here. Thanks for listening. N1QOV, back tonight.
Okay, thank you, Obi. And let me see, 45 degrees and sunny in beautiful downtown Munson. Warming up slowly. Don't know how high it's going to get, but anyway, are there any other stations wishing to check into the Western Mass traffic net?
Here is Whiskey Alpha 1, November Tango, India. The name is John. The QTH is in Northampton. We are mobile, battery powered. Good afternoon.
All right, recognizing WA1NTI. Good afternoon, John. I knew you were there somewhere. Last call for any stations wishing to check into the Western Mass traffic net. Before I close, please call now. All right, nothing heard, and we'll make it short this afternoon, I guess. With that, this closes Western Mass Traffic Net. I'd like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater. The time is now 13 hours and 10 minutes. I now return the repeater back to normal amateur radio use. Thank you to all the stations who checked in and those who stood by while the net was being conducted. This is November 1, Alpha November Delta. Name is Doug in Munson. Now sign in clear, 7-3 to all. N1NHT from N1AND.
I didn't do it. You can't prove it.
You're guilty as charged. Where are you?
Huh?
I said, where are you located?
Oh, your mic cut out. I heard where? And then you cut out. I am located on the Berkshire spur of New York, heading towards the office, going underneath Albany, climbing up its west side, and then going north.
All right. You're a little crackly, but you're making it, I guess. I was expecting you to shout on 147, 105 somewhere as you were traveling through.
I did. I threw out my call time 3 times.
Yeah, all right. Well, Wednesday I do both the 10 and the 1 o'clock net, so I didn't have the 8900 on. I had the 991 on, and I only have one receiver in that, so that's why I missed you, I guess. Should have put the HT on, and I could have monitored you. I should try that when you're coming back through. I got a different antenna for the HT. I think I can get the repeater pretty good from the house here.
Yeah, well, like I told you, let's just stick the antenna on the 8900, put the 8900 in the corner, just have it scan.
Yeah, I got to get some kind of a mount, put the other antenna somewhere hiding, so I can use that to monitor with. I don't have a mount for the antenna at this moment, but I'll get there eventually.
Well, your new HT antenna should be coming in soon, shouldn't it?
My what did you say?
The antenna you just ordered should be coming in soon.
Oh yeah, that came yesterday, and that's what I'm saying. I would like to try it. I threw my call out a couple of times, but no one was there, or no one answered anyway on the 147, 105. But I think I can work that repeater with the HT from home here now, which would be unique.
Well, unfortunately, I will not going back by today. They're going to be going south down into the city today.
Oh, lucky you. Lucky you going down to the Big Apple. Oh, well. I would rather go anywhere than there, I think.
Yeah, well, it's not that far in, actually. It's really right off of 95. It's right at the Throgs Neck Bridge. It's actually, the town it's the Throgs Neck store, actually. So, we've had it since the new store as of October. My goodness, I'm getting text messages. And I've never been, but they asked me if I'd do it because the other guy's not going to be able to. And I said, yeah, all right.
K1FFK.
Yeah, some places you go are not bad if they're off the highway or something. But if you got to roam around the city at all, it's a mess for sure. I used to go once in a while out Long Island out there. Getting out onto the LIE and stuff is kind of hard, and the LIE is a crazy place. But once you get out of ways out on Long Island there, it's really gets out into the country, kind of nice.
Yeah, but the Long Island Expressway is always congested.
Yeah, Yeah, it kind of is. It's the only main artery, you know, going out that way. But sometimes we used to go down to New London, Connecticut, take the ferry boat, go across, come out on the end of the island over there. It seemed to be a lot easier if we were picking up a machine over out that way, you know, and we grab it, go back, and take the ferry boat across.
Well, they gave me the option of what to do today. They asked me, do I want to go to Levittown, Long Island, and then over to Brenningsville, Pennsylvania to pick up water, or do I just want to do the drugs next door? I'm like, oh, I'll just do drugs next.
Yeah, that sounds like a better deal to me. Even though it is going down towards the city, like you say, if it's not far off 95, that's not a bad deal.
Yeah, well, when I get to the office, I need to grab myself some directions. You know, we have written directions on how to get to all the stores, and I don't have any directions for that one. I can't seem to talk with my teeth in today. They just don't feel right. N1NHT.
All right there, fella. You be careful on the road, and warming up, but it's warming up very slowly today. Let me look here. 44 now. It was just 45 a minute ago when I did the net. And maybe the sun is fading a little bit. Anyway, I saw somewhere on the long. I was looking at a long-range forecast, and they said 60, but I don't remember what day it was.
Well, at least all the snow is melting everywhere. The parking lots at the stores are starting to flood because all the snow is melting.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, the parking lots in the wintertime when they start piling snow up, they get smaller and smaller. You got to get in there and wallow around. Well, you usually have probably pretty big yards at Target stores, but I had a brief stint in the summer there when I worked for Friendly Ice Cream, and we had to get into Friendly's stores, parking lots, and they were not usually too big. The manager would have instructions to put out cones to keep the cars so we could swing around with the trailer and get to the back. But it didn't always work that way. People parked right in amongst the cones. They didn't care, you know. So if that happened, you pulled in there, you had to go in the store, get everybody to come out, move their cars or whatever. Pain in the rear end. I don't like deliveries.
Oh, well, we've got some stores where there's not an official entrance, but there's like a opening in the back of the parking lot by the docks. And as I'm trying to back in, there's people coming and going, and then they're mad at me because I'm in their way.
Oh, yeah.